doing a little board setup video. Talk about kind of board that I ride and what freestyle boards are compared to your standard street skateboard. You can see this one itself is about 28.5 inches long by like 7.6 inches wide. So they're a little bit smaller than your standard board. They also have a little bit different shape. So you can see this one's a single kick. It's got a flat nose and a kick tail. That's not always the case with freestyle boards, but it's what I like to ride. They also have a more squared off tail for the most part and a little bit more shape. They're like rounder on the rails and stuff. You can also see they have skid plates on them. Skid plates, they just kind of keep your tail from getting razored and from getting real worn out, so you can still do pogos and other tricks where you're hopping on the tail and the nose. I also have freestyle wheels on my board. They're made by Mode Skateboards, same guys that make the deck here, and they're offset. So rather than sitting in the middle of the wheel, the bearing sits slightly to one side and it covers up that axle, so you can do primo slides, coconut wheelies, and all that kind of good stuff without scraping up your axles. Altogether, the boards are made the same way. They're 7 plies of maple. Trucks are basically the same. I just ride smaller trucks because I need a truck that will fit a 7.6 board. And I've been riding actually the independent T-Hanger 109 trucks. But yeah, this is my freestyle board. I also had some people asking questions on my Instagram page about freestyle and boards and life itself, so we're going to do some question and answer. So Satan Toller asked, what's the difference between my last pro model from Mode Skateboards, which was a grasshopper graphic, and this one here? The concave from rail to rail, like that, was a lot steeper on the last board, and I'm not really a huge fan of that. So we wanted to mellow it out a little bit and give you a more flat platform. We still have some concave, but it's way mellower than the last board. The other board also didn't have this rocker in it. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but starting at like the center of the board, there's a little bit of a rock up towards the nose. When you're doing like walk the dogs and stuff, your foot sort of has a tendency to stay more in the center of the board, which is what you want for the most part. Otherwise, the shape itself is pretty much the same. Because it's a flatter board, we did shave off a little bit of the width just so that it still fits the same setup of trucks and wheels. But otherwise, the board is really the same. Same length, same wheelbase, same nose and tail. It's just updated and kind of upgraded to a better concave and a better rocker. Yeah. Freestyle Skate Hayat asked, what am I conscious of when I skateboard, when I practice freestyle? I spend a lot of time sort of imagining other people's skating, whether it's a freestyler I'm with or like guys who I'm a fan of. I'm a big fan of like Kevin Harris, so a lot of tricks I'm sort of imagining that I'm him when I'm doing them. It sounds really lame, but yeah, I look up to those guys, so if I can emulate their skating when I'm skating, that's a plus. It's starting to rain. This sucks. Galactic Space Monkey asked what to prepare for like a paddleboard contest or a skateboard championship. I still am learning how to compete and how to get ready for contests. Everybody does something different. I'll do maybe 3 in a row of each trick in my contest run just to practice each trick and get consistency down. Then after that, I'll do 3 in a row of each routine. Otherwise, just, I don't know, treat it like you're going out and skating with your friends. Drink some coffee and catch up with friends you don't see very often. Adrian Flad is rad asked if skid plates are necessary. I do not think skid plates are necessary. I love having them because I hop a lot. I do a lot of pogo tricks, I do carousels. I do a bunch of tricks where I skid my tail, and I also do a lot of tricks where I'm hopping on it. So if I didn't have skid plates, my boards would last a week at the most. That's not to say that you need them though. A lot of guys, I know guys like Connor Burke, I mean so many freestylers who ride street boards are not riding skid plates because they're really hard to do grinds and slides and stuff with. Like I can't do tail slides because I have these big bulky plates on my board. I'd say try them out, see if you like them. I get mine from Mode Skateboard. They make these to custom fit all the boards that they make. Or if you're ever skating a Mode board, always just get Mode skid plates and they're bound to fit the board that you pick up. Luke Neff, I don't know how to pronounce your handle. He asked what kind of shoes I'm wearing. Some Sexcel Slims, the little product display thing. They're super fun. They're a reissue or sort of a reimagining of the Sexcels. They're cupsoles, but they're a thin cupsole. So compared to like your usual bulky like Nike cupsole, these are way flexier and better for freestyle, I think. You can feel your board. They're also slimmed down, so like looking down at your foot doesn't feel like you have a boot on. They're nice and slim and sleek. This is like my 4th or 5th pair of these, and Yeah, I just like S and Soul Tech because it's freestyle owned, so you know those dudes get it. D Horgan 764, what's up, Dan? Haven't seen you in forever. He asked what is my favorite trick I've done. I really like coconut wheelies, M80s. I wish I could do Ollie 360 finger flips because I've seen those done in person and they're the most impressive trick I've ever seen in my life. But I'm working on those, and I guess I said it on video now, so I have to land it. But yeah, that's gonna be my favorite trick ever if I can do those one day. Ty the pizza guy asked what my favorite pizza is. It's Papa's Pizza in Bolingbrook, Illinois. It's their cheese pizza. If you are anywhere near Bolingbrook, Illinois, if you haven't been there, you're messing up. I've been going there since I was like 5 years old. So again, thanks guys for writing in and sending those questions in. I hope I answered all the ones that you guys asked. There's no right or wrong way to do it. There's no right or wrong setup. It's just about the tricks you like to do and what makes those tricks easier and more fun for you. So hope that helped. Go out and try some tricks, you know, tweak your board and see if it helps some tricks. And yeah, happy Sunday Fun Day.